Greetings, Oshiemi Oluwaseun, Commissioner for Transport, Lagos State. Today I want to speak about our transportation system in Lagos and also roads that were launched. The transportation system in Lagos is one that is multimodal in nature because of the peculiarity of Lagos State. Lagos, as we all know, has over 24 million people, and the best way to transport them is by using various types of transportation, which is why we adopted our multimodal transport system, whereby we use the land, the water, and the rail. As we speak, our waterway is one that also plays a very major role in this multimodal system, and we have adopted and put in so much infrastructure to enhance the waterway.
For us, with our vision, we always envisioned a Lagos which has world-class infrastructure to support the transportation system in Lagos. When we say world-class infrastructure, it doesn't necessarily mean that the infrastructure is brought in from any country we can think about, but we actually think about can we need to create a living environment where within local production we can meet international standards, because obviously that will save the state in terms of the economics. So for us, we always look for how do we enhance local content, and we're always looking for quality local content. And I think this is where the Omibus taps into and flows in that vision of Lagos State. So when we look at infrastructure from the waterways, there is the terminals and the jetties, which obviously are where people embark and disembark. And then obviously we also have the ferries themselves as well. This is actually conveys people from point A to point B. This is very, very important for us as well. So the Omibus taps into the area of the ferries themselves, the actual mode of transportation, which obviously on the road is buses, and on the rail is the rail, but on the waterways is the ferries as well. So the Omibus taps into the whole idea of local content ferries which meet international standards.
We're launching 25 new boats on our waterways. This is meant to enhance the waterways and the carriage that we have. As we speak, these boats that we speak about have a capacity to carry 40 passengers, as against the 20 and 20, less than 20 that the informal sector currently, of course, do carry. By so, if we can carry 40 passengers, you can imagine the number of people able to move efficiently at every given time. Beyond the carriage, we also have the issue of safety. These boats built in Nigeria, but of course with international standards verified by Blue Veritas, which ensures a lot of safety as we have in these boats. Beyond this, we also have the issue of job creation and wealth creation. A lot of the people that will be deploying these boats to would of course create jobs and wealth in an informal sector and in our waterway system.
We have the combined experience of almost a century, cutting across the boat builders, naval architects, and some of the additional boat builders. And it's a combined experience that's trying to achieve global standards, which is our partnership with Blue Veritas, and also in terms of local context, recently got the ISO standard certification from Standard Organization of Nigeria. Some of the major features of the boat, the safety feature in terms of having a full foundation, which allows the boat to stay afloat even in the capsize situation. It's not time for rescue teams to come and rescue passengers. The good thing about our boat is how it's assembled. It's done in major components, front deck, back deck, side deck, and that allows for easy maintenance. If there's any feature of any of the cabins, it can be easily replaced. And some of the features attached to the boats, there's the echo sounder, which allows for the boats to be able to detect the depth of water level at different points. We have marine standard readings for boats to be able to communicate with each other. We have live voice, standard live voice. We have safety labels in the boats to guide passengers, emergency glass, safety jackets and life jackets for all passengers. So like I said, our boats are designed and also even created in a way that meets international standards. So the boat is a 40 passenger boat, 12 meters long, about 3 meters, almost perfect proportions, carefully designed, carefully thought through by the master builder and naval architect. Part of the things to meet international requirements, submit our drawings to Bureau Veritas for verification, which we have done. And one of the great things that we have as a team is that we try to meet client expectations. So in terms of having cross ventilation in the boats, proper air quality for the passengers, comfortable seating on well or poolside chairs, and all this done in-house, like I said, from experienced artisans and experienced designers and builders. Both these standards, like I said, because of the combined experience, the deal and the commitment to meet international standards, and it's just all joy. We're passionate about what we do, and giving the continental great freedom.
I'm starting in Kawasaki Marine. Our boat is special for shallow water draft and very safe, very comfortable and standable. The material we put it easy, anywhere you can buy it. But there is different grade of different grade of iron and aluminum. Our grade 100% for marine grade, and we try to hold the manufacturer of the boat to do it in Nigeria. And our quality 100% special grade, and the boat is full of foam and sanctuary. And I'm working with, if people interested to do something good in this country.
My name is Charles Ibirosu by name. Came all the way from Port Harcourt to Lagos, Kabati Marine, to build this boat. My years of experience for the past, I've worked in 2010 up to now. In fitting department, we do most of the installation on the boat, the coupling of everything on the boat. On the process of working on the boat, we have learned many things about the boat, how to couple fenders, glass, doors, etc. This boat we are building here in Kabati Marine here in Lagos is a very large boat that contains 40 passengers per load. We have area of exits which is safe in terms of exit. You just take away the safety pin, the rubber, and you go out. The boat is so special in the sense that it was designed in a special way that the passengers have luggages where they park their things, and the quartermaster have a very spacious space in the area where it stays. The boat is nice. My special thanks go to my boss, Ibrahim Mohammed, that brought us all the way from Port Harcourt to come and build this boat in Lagos State. Long live Kabati, long live Waterways, long live Lagos, long live Nigeria. Thank you.
The boat builder that you all know also has employed and empowered a lot of people in the process of building these boats. Beyond this, we also have issues of the ambience and the kind of boat that is being built. Lagos is a mega city, and of course, we have to bring things that fit the mega city. These boats, of course, have world-class features that will encourage people on our waterways, coming from, of course, the anti-stick mats that we have, nice LED ambience, of course, music to ferry people from one point to the other. These boats, of course, will give them the convenience and comfort that they require to move from point A to point B. This, of course, will transform to encouraging people to use more of our waterways. We speak about the environmental benefits of these boats that we have. Of course, it reduces carbon emissions that will occur to our environment, whereby people move on to our waterways. And these beautiful Yamaha engines that we have emit less or no carbon dioxide compared to what we have on our roads. Because this emission will also count for us in our environmental benefits. We move also from there to a lot of things that we're going to enjoy with these boats that we're launching.
The whole idea is not just to have a fabulous launch, but the whole idea is to see those boats moving from point A to point B, and actually help decongesting the roads, and actually helping to create an alternative to road transportation, and making the Russians truly know that they can feel safe on their inland waterways. And that's the reason why having an Omibus, which meets all safety standards, from the buoyancy of the boat to the sitting structure of how people sit in the boat to how people embark and disembark. I mean, every single component of the Omibus meets all the safety basically rules and regulations, which we as Laswa have always been, vying for, and I've always wanted from our waterways. For us, as a dream come true, I must, give kudos to Mr. Governor, our leader and our boss, who has ensured that this is a vision. He understood, he saw, and he ensured that we have the right partners, which is also in Kabati Marine, who obviously has partnered with the state to see to the execution or the production of these boats, and of course handing them over to Lagos State to ensure that Lagos State operates and maintains these boats to the best standards. And of course, we know that this is just the beginning. We hope that there will be many more to come from Kabati Marine. Thank you.
Lagosians, once again I say to you, thank you for coming on to our waterways, and I wish you a very safe and wonderful ride and experience as you go on our waterways. Lagos Rising, God bless. Have a good one.
A máa dúpẹ́ gan lọ́wọ́ ìjọba ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó. Ẹjọ́ bá fún ìjọba ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó ní àtẹ́wọ́ tó rinlẹ̀. Ẹ jẹ́ kí àtẹ́wọ́ yẹn túbọ̀ rinlẹ̀. ìdí abáre gbogbo wa la mọ̀ wípé ojú òpópónà láti wọ ọkọ̀ akérò àbí ẹ̀rí ìfún ara ọkọ̀ akérò lórí omi bọ̀ gbogbo tẹ́ ẹ lè retí nínú ọkọ̀ akérò pátápátá ló wà níbẹ̀ ààbò tó péye wà níbẹ̀ ibi tẹ́ ẹ lè kẹ́rù sí ó wà níbẹ̀ bábá bá yẹ ni pé ọkọ̀ tẹ́ ẹ ń wò lórí omi yẹn ó kéré pé ó máa kó ogójì èèyàn lẹ́ẹ̀kan ìkan ṣoṣo á kó ogójì gbogbo ètò pátápátá tó wá yẹ láti ṣe nírí wípé nílọ bíbọ ọkọ̀ jágere ní orí omi òun ni wọ́n ṣe ààbò tó péye ó sì wà fún gbogbo ẹni tó bá wọ ọkọ̀ yìí kí ni láti orí ẹ̀ yìí láti orí ẹ̀ ni pé láti dísù kẹrẹ fàkẹrẹ ọkọ̀ kù ní ojú pópó ohun tó tó wá ṣe ní àárín bẹ̀ ni pé ìjẹ́ ẹjẹ́ mọ̀ pé gbogbo tá a wò yẹn orílẹ̀-èdè wa ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó yìí ni wọ́n ti ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ tó tó wà sí pé ẹni iwájú láàyè ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó òkè lẹ́nu ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó ru sí iwájú ní ojúbọ ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó gbé nítorí náà ohun tá a wò yìí ó ṣe àfihàn ohun tí àwa ṣèṣì lọ́lẹ̀ lónìí.
Thank you very much, Mr. Governor, sir, the Deputy Governor, the Right Honourable Speaker, ably represented, my Lord, the Chief Judge of Lagos State, all other courtesies duly extended. Next on the program lineup is a brief remark from the Honourable Commissioner for Transportation, Mr. Oluwaseun Oshiyemi. Please let's put our hands together for him.
Fine, sir.
Mr. Governor, sir, Mr. Deputy, permit me to stand on the existing protocol. It is with great pleasure and immense pride that we gather here today to mark a significant milestone in the history of our beloved city, Lagos. On behalf of the entire Lagos State government, I extend a warm and heartfelt welcome to all our distinguished guests who have graced this momentous occasion with their presence. Today, we celebrate the launch of the new Omibus ferries, a testament to our collective commitment to enhancing the quality of life for all Lagos residents. This initiative is a bold step towards achieving a more efficient, sustainable, and accessible transportation system, reflecting our unwavering dedication to progress and innovation. The Omibus Ferries project is not just about improving transportation, it's about transforming how we live and move. It is about connecting communities, fostering economic growth, and reducing the stress and congestion that often characterize our daily commutes. These state-of-the-art ferries, with their modern amenities and safety features, will not only ensure passengers a comfortable and secure journey, but also herald a new era of convenience and efficiency in Lagos. They are a beacon of hope, promising a brighter and more convenient future for all Lagos residents. Your Excellency, sir, Mr. Governor, your visionary leadership and tireless efforts in prioritizing the development of our inland waterways have been nothing short of inspiring. Under your administration, Lagos has witnessed remarkable transformations, and the launch of the Omibus ferries is yet another testament to your unwavering commitment to driving sustainable development and enhancing the welfare of our citizens. Your leadership is a beacon of hope, guiding us towards a brighter and more prosperous Lagos. We deeply appreciate your contributions and the positive impact they have on our city. We extend our deepest gratitude to all stakeholders, partners, and dedicated teams who have made this project a reality. Your hard work and collaboration, along with the support and interest of the general public, have laid the foundation for a transportation system that will serve future generations. Your role in this journey is invaluable, and we are grateful for your continued support. As we embark on this new chapter, let us all take a moment to reflect on the significance of this achievement. The Omibus ferries symbolize more than just a mode of transport. They represent our collective vision for a vibrant, resilient, and forward-looking Lagos. Thank you, Your Excellency, for your unwavering support and for being here today to inaugurate this vital addition to our city's transport infrastructure. We are confident that with the launch of the Omibus ferries, Lagos will continue to thrive under your leadership and set new benchmarks for excellence in transportation. Thank you very much.
adúpẹ́ gan lọ́wọ́ kọmíṣánná wọ́n dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gómìnà wọ́n dẹ̀ ní ìgbà ọ̀tún òun ló wọlé dé létí gbogbo ọkọ̀.
Mr. Governor, sir, the Deputy Governor, Right Honorable Speaker, the Lord, the Chief Judge of Lagos State, all other courts is really extended. Sir, we will take a number of goodwill messages with your kind permission. I want to appeal to all those who will take our goodwill messages that they should confine themselves to just 2 minutes because we have a long list. Let me first invite the Chairman, Lagos State House of Assembly Committee on Transportation, Honorable Temitope Adewale. Please step forward and give his goodwill message.
Your Excellencies, I wonder why whenever it's my turn to come and speak, they always announce 2 minutes. And that is very, very unfair. Also, if you recall the video that was shown, a beautiful video, you will find out that the main chairman is just there for nothing. Because we will not find the chairman in part of the video. However, we made these laws that give you access to funds to be able to purchase these boats. Please, sir, Mr. Commissioner, next time kindly inform us. Your Excellency, Mr. Governor with a battery. How you do it, we don't understand. How you wake up every day and you are commissioning one project or the other and you are still looking very strong and trendy, we commend you. Mr. Governor, you have shown to the world that the position of the governor is beyond just sitting in the office. It is to also go outside and to enhance the infrastructural development of the state. The Deputy Governor, the most loyal Deputy Governor in Nigeria, my own elder brother, my uncle, Dr. Kadri Wadakadri Hamzat. I greet you. To my very old party chairman, APC, APC, APC. Without the party platform today, we won't have the governor, we won't have the deputy, we won't have the chairman, we won't have Mr. Speaker. So it goes to show that our party has delivered the dividends of democracy to the people at its best. To my speaker, the Right Honorable Speaker, Dr. Mudashiro Adayobasa, the speaking speaker, the best and the most experienced legislator in Nigeria, ably represented by the best majority leader, Honorable Naim Adams. I greet you. To my colleagues and senior ranking members, I greet you. So I'm here to give a goodwill speech. Without forgetting my own commissioner and the GM Laswa and the entire transport family. My speech is very simple. This is what the Oceans want. And this is what the government also wants. A intermodal transport system that will give effective mass transit to the people. To reduce the usage of cars on the road, while by creating interconnectivity with the waterways, the rail, and the road. And to soon join the airport. This is what Mr. Governor had promised in his news agenda, and this he has delivered 100%. While I congratulate us on our 5 years anniversary, both as the governor and the representative of the people, as well as the party, this is a testament to show that there is more to still give to the people, and this is what you have been doing. And I continue to assure you that the House of Assembly, even led by our Speaker, will continue to stand by you. We will continue to give you policies and laws that will strengthen your government to ensure that you deliver to the people the defense of democracy as you have promised. I want to thank all the former commissioners, particularly Dr. Frederick, because I remember we started this together, and I'm happy to see him here. And all the former commissioners have been involved in ensuring that the transport policy is put in place. Particularly our most honorable commissioner, who has now become a transport expert within the short period of 1 year, I congratulate you. On this note, Mr. Governor, Deputy, and then guests, I welcome you here and I congratulate you also. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Apology, Mr. Chairman, sir, for giving you time. It's because GM Laswa has handed about 8 names to give Google messages. Next, let me quickly invite Honorable Bola Yishao for his Google message.
My speaker, I will be represented by the majority leader of the Legal Citizens Assembly. Permit me to observe all the established protocols. On behalf of the people of the Church of Constituency, Mr. Governor, we want to say thank you. Thank you so much, because we have a lot of water, and water transportation is very key to our activities. This is welcoming, particularly when you look at Lagos being the financial capital of Nigeria and other parts of Africa. Transportation is key because it is the human capital that makes Lagos what it is. And when you have human capital, you need to move them around. Moving them around requires a good transport system. So from the rail that you're doing, you commission the red line, blue line. I think Mr. Governor is allowed to run his close. He doesn't just talk, he does it as well. Now you are built into water transportation. It's very expensive, very capital intensive. But the model you are coming up with, where the boats are being built locally, that will definitely reduce the capital outlay to producing more boats. And I'm sure that industry, that sector should start faster than anybody is expecting it to. On behalf of Mr. Speaker, and I'll say that very, very happy. You say thank you. I'm not insulting my majority leader's position, but because when this project kicked off, I was then the chairman of House Committee on Economic Planning. I presented over the budget of the state, and I know what the House did under the leadership of the Speaker to ensure that this project is funded. And I'm sure the funding is still being put at your disposal to achieving a lot of these landmark, groundbreaking activities that you're trying to. This shows that Lagos State is one. Lagos State is working together. Mr. Governor, we appreciate you. People of the Church Assistance too, we say thank you. Keep up the good work, and we are very proud of you all. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Governor, the Deputy Governor, sir, Right Honorable Speaker, my Lord the Chief Judge. Next, we'll take the goodwill message from National Inland Waterways Authority, the representative of NIWA. Please let's appreciate her as she makes her way to the podium.
I think just 5 years. Yeah.
Madam, please, you have just 2 minutes, please.
Your Excellency, Mr. Governor, Deputy Governor, let me stand on the already established protocol. Yes, I want to say, on behalf of the Managing Director, National Inland Waterways Authority, we are so proud of Lagos State. We are very proud of Omibus. It makes regulation of inland waterways very easy for us. It is the most safest boat I've entered in Lagos. I was there to inspect the boat, I was shocked that these boats were actually being made in Lagos State. I'm proud of Kabatin Helicopter. I'm proud of Lagos State. And congratulations to you all. More grace to Mr. President. Thank you.
Thank you very much, madam. Quickly, let me call on the representative of the boat operators, Mr. Kola Adesina. That will be the last two bill message. Mr. Kola Adesina.
Safety, first and foremost, His Excellency, our Governor, we really appreciate you, the Deputy Governor, the Speaker of the House of Assembly, and all eminent personalities present here. We are grateful to our royal fathers and everybody here. Today, this is our day, the day for the boat operators. We are here to thank our Governor for fulfilling his promises. He has done a lot for us, the boat operators. For the past 5 years, we have been enjoying your selfless service to us. We are really grateful. We want to take precedent that this is the first time that the state government will be giving us a vote. This is the first time the state government will be giving us a vote as operators. This is our hall. The state government said we should be patient. When he gave that very vote the other time, we are protesting. He said no, be patient. So we are really grateful that you have fulfilled your promise. We also thank our Speaker of the House of Assembly that assured us that he should also be patient. So we are really grateful to all the executive of Lagos State, to the people, to our representative in the House of Assembly for giving us today. So we are really grateful. And we assure you we will maintain our safety and we will be able to conduct the road properly. This is our home. And we want to thank our GM, Laswa, Mr. Emmanuel for his exemplary leadership. He has done a lot for us and we are really grateful. We are grateful for all the infrastructure, all the jetties everywhere. So we are really grateful. We don't have much time, but we really want to express our sincere gratitude to our president, to our governors and all the eminent present. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. Mr. Governor, sir, the Deputy Governor, Right Honorable Speaker, and Lord, the Chief Judge of Lagos State, we have come to the high point of this program, which is the keynote address of the Governor of Lagos State, Mr. Babajide Olusola Sanwo-Olu. Please, let's give him a resounding round of applause as he makes his way to his podium.
Thank you, please. You may be seated.
Even better here.
Dolphin. Somebody was shouting Ikoyi Osborne. Dolphin. Because when they heard Dolphin, it was Osborne and Ikoyi that was. So for one more time, Dolphin. I like it. Dolphin safety. Please let's give the last speaker. Let's just give him a round of applause. Thank you very much. Mr. Deputy Governor, Dr. Kadri Opafemi Hamzat, thank you very much. You're also one time, by extension, a Commissioner for Transportation. So everything we're doing, you also know about it. The Right Honorable Speaker, Dr. Mudashir Obasa, who also called me while we're here to apologize, knowing fully well that he just had a ceremony. But here, ably represented by the majority leader of the House, who coincidentally is also from this constituency, Honorable Nohim.
Adams. Thank you very much for coming. And also the Chairman House Committee on Transportation, who had complained that they gave him only 2 minutes and that they didn't feature him in the video. Please subsequently video him and give him more space. Timtopeja has always also been very supportive and consistent as the chairman of our House Committee on Transportation. So I want to thank you very much for your support and collaboration. The third arm of our government, the Chief Judge of Lagos State, Honorable Justice Kazeem Aluba, here ably represented by Honorable Justice Atinuke Ipaye and 2 other judges, Justice Modupe Nicole Clay and Justice Efunkumbi Oyefeso. Our best wishes to our Chief Judge and other members of the bar, of the bench. Thank you very much for your support with our government. Members of the State Executive Council that are here, especially the Honorable Commissioner for Transportation and Special Advisor on Transportation, both of you, thank you very much for the work you're doing. Body of Permanent Secretary, especially Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Transportation, thank you very much. Chairman of local governments that are here, thank you very much. We acknowledge some of our GAC members, former Deputy Governor, Excellency Otumba Femi Pedro, Mr. Tunde Balogun, Senator Ganiu Solomon, thank you very much. And of course, by extension, the chairman of our party. We also acknowledge you, Honorable Cornelius Ojelabi. The chairman of Calverton Offshore Support, Mr. Makonyola, but here ably represented by chairman of Calverton Marine, Mr. Akikekere. Thank you very much, sir, for coming. The managing director of Calverton Offshore Services, who are builders, Mr. Bodema Konjola. Thank you very much. One of our major financial partners, the managing director of Access Bank, Mr. Roosevelt Ogbona. Thank you very much for coming. We appreciate all your support at all times. The headship and leadership of our traditional institution, the Oba of Lagos, here ably represented by the Obanikuru of Lagos, Chief Adeshola Ajayi Bembe, and other YCAP chiefs. We acknowledge very warmly as well Royal Majesty Oba Olukayode Ogunsanwo, the Alara of Alara. We acknowledge Oba Lateef Adams, the Onikate of Surulere, Oba Taiwo Gbadamosi, the Onitomu of Itomu. I'm coming to that Itomu very, very soon. His Royal Majesty Oba Olufemi Esinokun, Olu of Sangotedo, Oba Afis Baderu, Ilejigo of Langbasa, and Oba Musiliu Abiodun Gumbo, the Ojoju of Ogombo Kingdom, Oba Olasukomi Oluwole the First, Onipeju of Ifeju. Please let's give them all a round of applause. We're in their domain, and it's important for them to continue to see that governance is right at their doorstep. It further strengthens them, it gives them the bragging rights, and it gives them the sense of ownership and understanding that government is not being far off. We're right here at the community. Like I mentioned, Itomu, I'm coming there in big. You know, I've started the road construction and I'm doing a bridge connection just down the road there. It's not to sell the land, it's for development and investment to come to that part of Lagos. It has not seen a lot because of the water that is there, but we're bringing development into that corridor, and I want to say to you that good things are ahead for Itomu people in Lagos. Heads of various agencies that are here, especially the general manager of Laswa, very hardworking, I guess, Damilola Emmanuel, thank you very much. The area manager for for Niwa, engineer Mrs. Lara Braimo. And you know, we always fight and quarrel with Niwa, but we will resolve ourselves. You know, we understand that there is meant to be, you know, and collaboration at all times. And I will always know that Niwa will support everything that we're doing in Lagos. And thank you very much for those big comments that you passed on us. There are several captains of industry here. If I haven't mentioned you, thank you very much for being part of this. We acknowledge all our market leaders, our market men and women, all of our party faithfuls that are here, the local community here in Badore. We also thank and acknowledge all the workers that are working in this facility that we've seen, and we need to acknowledge and thank them very well. These are all local skills that they've risen up, and they're showing us that indeed, if we put our mind and our heart to things, we can also do great things in this country. Thank you very much, Calvert team, and all of you that have put this together. Distinguished guests, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, like Damdola said, he's excited and he's excited that we're here. I'm equally excited. I'm excited because today is the 29th of May. Today is exactly another 1 year into our second term in office. So meaning that the administration of Babajide Sanwo-Olu and Kadri Obafemi Hamzat, you've been unique. You've uniquely kept us here for 5 years. We do not take it for granted. The people of Lagos, we want to thank you very much for your confidence in our administration. We want to thank you very much for the support that you have given us in this last 5 years. The assurance I want to tell you is that for every fiber of strength that we have, for the remainder of the 3 years we have, we will not shrink one day. We will use it to the fullest. We will not give up even when it's 3 months to the end of our tenure. We will try and run it as it is a sprint, while we know that it's a marathon. And so we want to thank you very much. We want to assure you that we'll do everything to continue to remember and to be thankful for the opportunity you have given us to serve. But given the day and how momentous it is, we could not have had a better ceremony than what we're doing and having here today. Was we have chosen to come and tell the citizens of Lagos that the first pillar of our economic agenda, which is the T, which stands for transportation and traffic management, that's the pillar we have chosen today to come and demonstrate our commitment to you, to come and say to you that everything we've said to ensure that we have a comprehensive, integrated, urban mass transportation system will not be shortchanged. We will ensure that all the verticals around public transportation, none of those verticals are left unattended to. And today is the turn of marine transportation. We have done so many things. We've built so many ferry terminals. We've built so many jetties. We've handed over several tens of ferries. But today, we need to increase that fleet. We need to do it in a bigger and a better way. And so I'm excited and I'm happy on this momentous occasion. I'm honored here that we're handing over to all the people in our marine transportation 15 brand new acquired ferries, all at 40-seater as part of the phase 1, because the second phase is supposed to be a total of 25, but given the urgency of where we are and the fact that we need to demonstrate that backward integration is possible in our country. We don't need, because the last ones that we launched in this same facility about 2 years ago were all imported ferries. All of them, about 22 of them, were all imported ferries. So I'm happy here that the ferries that we're handing over today are all done locally, and like everybody has testified to it, is the best in class, and it's something that we all truly just need to be proud of. The only component that is still foreign in it is the engine, which are the outboard engines which will power, the ferry. So I want to say to all of us that it's about the revolutionization of our public transportation system. And like I said, in our team's agenda, traffic management and transportation falls directly in the remit of what we're doing here today. It's only when we have an efficient, effective, and a reliable public transportation system that the economy of the city can grow, that people can see economic value, that people can have predictable journey, that people can move from one point or the other. This morning, I'm happy to say that it took us 27 minutes precisely from the Falomo jetty to get in here. If we had gone on the well put together Lekki Ekpe Expressway, which we're doing a lot of work on, it will take us nothing less than 50 to 1 hour. But that journey, being on water transportation, took us less than 30 minutes, 27 minutes, because I was checking the time. And so you can imagine what the benefit of that is to the people of Lagos. What reducing your time, the cost of movement, the cost of transportation, and how long it takes you to commute from one part to the other, and how that will be significantly reduced from this jetty that we have to cross over to Ibeshi, which is in Ikorodu. It's less than 30 minutes. In fact, it's about 15 minutes to just cross to Ibeshi. You can imagine if you need to go and traverse, from here and going by road to Ibeshi, it will take you nothing less than an hour, 45 minutes. So that's the power of connectivity. That's the power of what we're doing here today, and that's the power of ensuring that economics and businesses can grow and thrive. And we're not just doing it, we're doing it because we know too well that over 15 local government of the old 20, meaning that almost out of 57, almost 42 local government and LCDs in Lagos, in one form or the other, have water running around them. So that's a significant area that we need to be strategically be looking into. 22% or thereabout of our total land mass is water. So when we put investment in that sector, it's for these deliberate intentions that we believe it could be a means of moving our citizens, our people, goods and services from one part of the city to the other. And the beauty of it is now that with Laswa, our waterways transportation system is reliable, is comfortable, is enjoyable, and is very, very safe. In the last year or so, Laswa alone has distributed close to 20,000 free vests. What do we call it? Clothing vest or life jacket vest? Exactly. Free of charge. Free of charge. Over 20,000 Laswa has distributed, meaning that you know that you need to have the safety component before you board any of our ferries. And I want to also talk to the private ferry operators. Please listen to your regulators. When they give you a time that you cannot fly on the waterways again, please stick with those regulated times. All of the unfortunate 1 or 2 fatality accidents that we have had on the waterways in the last 1 year are people that have not listened to the rules. There are people that have not kept to the rules of engagement, that beyond a certain time you cannot ferry people from one part or the other again. You should not let economic benefit alone be the reasons why you are doing the unsafe mode of transportation and you are putting the life of your passengers at risk. So we want to use this occasion once again to tell NIWA, to tell Laswa that we must continue to enforce those rules no matter who it is. Once the time that we have set is reached, we cannot allow anybody to move on the waterway, and ensure that everybody goes on the water transport with the necessary safety gadget, which is the life jackets that must be worn. And so our administration, in my view, have made strategic investments to ensure that the safety in our waterways and the reliability on our waterways is not compromised. Today we're introducing 15 new ferries, and we believe that this will ease not only the cost of movement, it will reduce the burden of public transportation. And the other thing that we've also mentioned is that we've generated a seamless integrated mass transportation system. The cowrie card that is being used is the same card that is used on all of our BRT buses on the land, is the same card that is being used on our train services on both the red line and the blue line. It's also the same card that is being used on our waterways. The private operators that do not have the cowrie card or the top-up machine, please talk to Laswa, and Laswa will talk to Lamata, and we can install them into all your ferries, so that once your passengers comes in, they can just tap in and tap out, and you can have a seamless payment system in which at the end of the month or on a weekly basis, there's a way in which they settle everybody and it's seamless. There's nobody that is shortchanged, but it reduces the risks and it helps what we know or we call integrated public transportation system. That's the whole idea around it. So this ferry carries 40 passengers maximum and like I said, it operates under the cowrie card system. It underscores that our dedication to a sustainable transport model, that is working its own course. This initiative is a testament to our commitment at creating, an intermodal transportation system that makes commuting from one part of the city seamless and smoother for our citizens. The launch today reaffirms our dedication to enhancing the quality of life for Lagosians. Quality of life, that's what we stand for. Everything we're doing is about ensuring that you can use living standard of Lagos as a proper yardstick, as a proper measurement instrument of what the living standard in other parts of the country is, or even what the living standard in other parts of developing or developed nations are. And Lagos continue to raise the bar, because we know that sustainability and reliability is part of the indices that makes a city livable, and every of those indices, our responsibility is to ensure that we'll continue to reduce them and continue to make them work for you. I think it's appropriate that I also thank our partners on this journey, an indigenous company, Calverton Marine, under the leadership today of Mr. Odema Kontola. Thank you very much for you and your entire team, for showing us that when we put our hearts and our mind to things, we can do it. Less than a year ago, when we awarded this contract to you, we had doubts, but you gave us the sense of commitment that it will be done and it can be done. I'm proud of the fact that we relied on you. We believe in the concept of the designs that you brought forward, and I'm happy that today we're commissioning and we're handing over this very, very safe, one of the best ferries that we have around in the country. Thank you very much. Also to thank all of our regulators, Bureau Veritas, Standard Organization of Nigeria, who have done their independent verification and certification of this ferry that we're launching here today. Thank you very much for the great work you are doing. Also to commend NIWA once again, to commend Laswa as our regulators, in this sector, to continue to encourage them that they should keep at it and they should not compromise on anything that might want to tarnish or reduce, the level of regulation that we need to have in this sector. And to the good people of Lagos, these ferries are built for you, by you, and with your commitment and your contribution to us. It symbolizes better days ahead for us. As we launch them into our waterways, let us do with collective pride. Let's do this with collective pride and a sense of purpose. Let's see it as another public asset that we need to take care of. Let's understand that once you enter the ferry, that there's another passenger that's coming right behind you. You don't need to keep it unwell. You don't need to keep it dirty. Please ensure that we keep it clean and safe, because there will be another passenger that will be coming right behind you. See it as part of your contribution into the public, good, into the public assets that government has provided for you. Let us continue to strive for excellence in our collective endeavors. I think it's the former president of the US, Henry Ford, that once said that coming together is the beginning. Keeping together is work in progress, but working together, in his view and in our view, is success. We believe that we're on a journey of working together with you, Lagosians. We believe that we're on a journey at ensuring that all of the verticals around our team's agenda are being responsibly dealt with. In health and environment, just 2 days ago, we signed another MOU where we'll be doing over 2,500, waste conversion to electricity. It's a $140 million investment that is a foreign direct investment. These are some of the capabilities that we're trying to develop locally. We've got over 12,000 metric tons of waste that we generate on a daily basis in Lagos. It's part of our cardinal deliverables under health and environment. In all of our hospitals, the new ones that we're doing, Massive Children's Hospital is going on well. The new General Hospital in Ojo will be nearing completion very soon. The massive hospital in Ketuirino is going on well, which is a massive mental health hospital and it will also is on track, is on budget, and other renovations that we're doing within our health institutions are going on. We have unbundled, the health access to ensure that health is not only accessible, it is affordable. I'm told that tomorrow we'll be doing one of the largest health missions in our state, which is starting tomorrow from the Ministry of Health. Over 14,000 or so in 6 different locations. For the next 2-3 days, will be given 24,000. 24,000, citizens will be treated free in one form or the other. Drugs will be given to them, and blood pressure will be tested, and various recommendations will be done to them. It's part of our plan to ensure that we celebrate this first anniversary very, very well. So please go out from tomorrow. I think the various locations have been identified by our various, by our 6 districts in the health sector. Please take advantage of it, and please do a regular health check and take advantage of the free drugs that we currently have. We're still having free antenatal delivery in our hospitals that we started a couple of months ago. We're still the only state that is doing that. It costs us a lot of money, but we believe this will be part of our contribution to ease economic burden of our citizens, to ease the burden of childbearing and adult care. And we also want to encourage you, our Ilera Eco, which is our health insurance scheme, is ongoing. We've had to support all the vulnerable, our citizens. We pay for their capitation, but I want to encourage all of us. This is the way to go. It's only when we have a functional health insurance scheme that it can go around and we can have a collective, accessible and affordable health delivery system. In other aspects, in infrastructure, we cannot but tell you that development is happening in all parts of the city, in all parts of the state. As we're building in Ojo, we're doing road construction in Ogombo, right here, and then in Sobutedo, right here, that we are coming on Salu Bodo Road. We're trying to finalize it. I know that the majority of people, are still trying on that road. We're looking at the numbers to be sure that we can, take it on. But we're doing concurrently over 80 road projects in different parts of the state. Concurrently, over 80 road projects, and there are different levels, of completion. We're excited with what we see. We're excited with our contractors because they've all gone back to site, and want just to assure you that we'll be monitoring and be ensuring that the best is what they produce for us. On education, we have several schools that are going on concurrently. By the last count, I think we're in over 70 schools projects that we're doing. At one point in time, we have 33 school projects in one location alone in Nigeria, Feludu, and it's nearing completion. And so we're ticking all the verticals of development that we've talked about, and we're not leaving any part left out. And as a roundup, because today is really for transportation and public and traffic management, let me remind us that we can achieve together our common goal. Let us embrace this new chapter in our transportation history with optimism and determination. On a personal note, a couple of days ago, we had an unfortunate incident of the loss of our Deputy Chief of Staff, but we'll put that behind us, and we're thankful, to all of you that supported us. This is the first, public speaking that I'm having after that event, and I want to use this opportunity to thank cabinet members, to thank the House of Assembly, all of our traditional rulers for standing with us during that unfortunate incident. As a government, we have taken the view that that's the will of God, and we will continue to ensure that we serve the people of Lagos. I've consulted, and I think we've had a replacement for the office of Deputy Chief of Staff, and the gentleman might be sworn in tomorrow. His name is Mr. Sam Egubi. Thank you very much.
As Mr. Governor makes his way to his seat, let me quickly invite for the vote of thanks, Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Transportation, Mr. Olawale Musa.
Mr. Governor, Mr. Deputy Governor, permit me to stand on existing protocol. Exactly 5 years ago, Mr. Governor took oath of office as the governor of Lagos State, and his first action was to sign an executive order on traffic and transportation. So it is no mere coincidence that today, 5 years later, we are having this program. So let me start by thanking Mr. Governor on behalf of the good people of Lagos State and the transport family for making traffic and transportation the focus of the administration. In full realization that this is the driving force for the economy. So firstly, I thank Mr. Governor, Mr. Deputy Governor, and everybody that has made this occasion possible. We thank you for being part of our journey, being part of our story. And we promise that by the special grace of God, this administration will not disappoint. Thank you all for coming.
Thank you, sir. With the kind permission of Mr. Governor and his deputy, Mr. Governor will proceed to commission the dummy ferry, which is there. Please, I want to appeal that only the occupant of the first row of the front seat and ESCO members will accompany him. After that, all our guests that have cowrie cards, please check the reverse side. You have the numbers of the boats that you will board as we take a ride. For boat number 1 that will contain Mr. Governor and his deputy, he will be joined by the representative of the Honorable Speaker, the Chief Judge, the SSG, the HOS, and the Chief of Staff. Boat number 2 will take members of the State Executive Council. Boat number 3 will take House of Assembly members, royal fathers, and white cap chiefs. That's for boat number 3. Boat number 4 will take Cabatin private sector invitees. Our permanent secretaries will be on boat number 5. Boat number 6 will take Governors Advisory Council, GAC leaders, party chieftains, as well as local government chairmen that are here. Boat number 7 will take heads of agencies and senior special assistants to Mr. Governor. Boat number 8 is for the press. Boat number 9, waterways stakeholders. Boat number 10, Cabatin extra. Boat number 11, waterways stakeholders. While boat number 12 is for all others. Please check your cowrie cards to know the number of the boats that you board. That will be after the commissioning of the dummy boat by Mr. Governor, to be accompanied by his deputy, the Right Honorable Speaker, the representative of the Chief Judge of Lagos State, and some other guests, including ESCO members and former Deputy Governor Otumba Femi Pedro. Otumba Femi Pedro will also join boat number 1 that has the governor, the deputy governor, as well as the Right Honorable Speaker, the Chief Judge, and HOS, SSG, and Chief of Staff.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, àsìkò ìfilọ́lẹ̀ òun ló tó báyìí. Gómìnà tí ń lọ ṣe ìfilọ́lẹ̀ náà báyìí. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ wo káàdì tó wà lọ́wọ́ yín. Òun ló máa sọ ọkọ̀ ojú omi èyí tẹ́ ẹ máa wọ̀. Ẹ wo káàdì cowrie tó wà lọ́wọ́ yín. Òun ló máa pinnu ọkọ̀ ojú omi èyí tẹ́ ẹ máa wọ̀. Wọ́n sì ti sọ ọ̀kọ̀ọ̀kan ọkọ̀ tí oníkálukú máa wọ̀. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ jẹ́ ká fọwọ́ sọ ìṣètò yìí ká fi tì í lẹ́yìn.